I thought the night was exactly, or the afternoon and night was exactly what we needed. We dominated the game. Our guys were ready to play. They took the game over early. The game was over at halftime, so we got to play basically everybody that was eligible on our team, which helps morale. And we didn't get anybody hurt. So it was the perfect night for us. It also was a way to send the seniors out on a very high note, and it was important for them to do that. You still don't know when you've got a team that has been up and down like ours has each week with tight games. You didn't know whether they would be ready to play against a lesser team or not, especially with the NC State game next week. And I told them that's part of the process of growing up and learning how to win, is that you need to be ready to play, and it's about you. And you need to play to a standard. It's not about the other team. It was obvious we had better players than they did. But were we going to be sloppy? Were we going to have a whole lot of penalties? Were we going to have a lot of turnovers and not play well? And none of that happened. So I was proud for the team that they rallied around the seniors as well. And a lot of guys that hadn't played very much tonight made a play, and that was so much fun for the team. And this team hadn't had a lot of fun over the last 3 years, and that was sure a lot of fun tonight to watch them enjoy themselves on the sideline. And at the same time, we were trying to manage the game so it didn't get completely out of hand the second half and run the clock as much as we could and be gracious to our opponent. Questions?
Mack, you had just said about the idea of playing to a standard, and you had been talking to the guys about that. Did you have a good feeling that they would come out and do that, or were you not sure until they actually go out and do it?
You know, you're not sure. You think you are, and practice was good all week. They tried, so I thought all the signs were good, but you just never know. So today I'm always a wreck on game day. I asked Brian Hess, what do you think? You think they're ready? Well, he's watching them eat. He doesn't know if they're ready or not. And then after pregame, you never know. And they walk back in. I'll say, Lonnie, your guys ready? Did they catch the ball? Yeah, we're good. We're good. So, but we haven't forced many turnovers, and we forced 2 and scored on both of them there. We had an awful penalty roughing the punter with Emory Simmons. We had another penalty with Greg Ross where it was a 3rd and 9, and we held, and that gave them the ball back. Sam throws another touchdown pass, and we've got a holding penalty where our right guard misses the block and our center grabs and holds on. So there's still things that we can coach hard on this week, but by and large, I thought it was exactly what we needed.
Is readiness and learning to prepare for being them, is that maybe one of the more positive developments the last couple of months?
Absolutely. They are playing hard every week. I still don't know that we have the most confidence sometimes in tight games. We go up and down. We've proved that. Sometimes we've followed through, and sometimes we haven't. I have to be careful and realize that Virginia Tech, Pitt, and Virginia are 3 good teams that we've played down to the wire. And they're deeper into their program, the process of their program than we are. So I've put a lot of pressure on these guys and our coaching staff to raise that standard and make sure that we can be as good a team as we can possibly be. But tonight helps you in so many ways just because so many guys played. And we to get better, we've got to develop more depth. And last week we played more people on defense, especially at Pittsburgh. And tonight we got to play a whole lot of people. So I think that'll be something that'll really help us going forward.
Mack, Daz was suspended for today's game. Do you expect him to return next week?
Yes, I told Daz if he did everything right from the last time I saw him till tomorrow's meeting that he can return.
Sam Howell set the single season record for most touchdowns in UT history. How do you put his career, his season at this point?
Yeah, he's got a career of touchdown passes in this season. I think the thing that's so impressive about Sam is you get the same guy every day, and you get him every week. So you'd think a freshman might be a little off his game tonight or flat, thinking about the game next week and all that. He had fun. He likes to play. And he's up in Coach Longo's office every day, and that's just Sam. Not much changes, but I also saw him tonight going down and congratulating the defense and picking people up on the sideline. So I think he's learning to become a better leader, and part of that comes with success. And Coach Longo and our offensive staff has done a tremendous job throwing the ball all year. We've done a great job running the ball between the red zones. Now we got to do a better job when we get in the red zone. We did that better tonight, but we've got to continue to do it against a stronger opponent.
Did you imagine or expect this prolific of a season from him?
No, I thought he was really good when I saw him last year when we came in, and thank goodness that was the first stop we made to get Sam here, because he's given us a chance every week to win a game every week, and a lot of other players have as well. But I don't know that Jace got hurt, Cade left. I mean, we'd be in the position Larry was in last year. We'd be thin at quarterback, and we couldn't be playing as well as we have this year without the play that Sam's had.
What's it mean to you to see this year walk off the field happy after what you experienced here?
This is really, really important to me because our first meeting with them was, I want the seniors to walk out of here proud. And I told them tonight, you'll remember this game the rest of your life because it's your last one. But also, you won it in dominating fashion. They won't care who they played. That won't make any difference. They'll remember the moment. And how'd you finish? Well, man, we won 56-7, and nobody even asked who you play. They don't care. So this is a great moment for them. And I was a little emotional before the game because I always get emotional with the seniors. You know, you get emotional because you're excited for them on their last game, and you're losing them, and so you're kind of all over the place. And so this was a special night for me and our staff to see them not only win but dominate the game and have so much fun on the sideline and in the dressing room doing it.
In regards to next week's game, what was the message to your team as far as the importance of it?
The message about next week's game was that it's cool to be playing in November when it matters. And this matters. It's a rival, so it matters that it's a rival game. We haven't played very well or won this game in a while. In fact, I haven't even looked, but I know we haven't won it a lot over the last few years. And they've got a good team, a lot of good players, and they'll be really excited about us. So to play your rival on the road with a chance to go to a bowl game is fun. That's going to be fun. It'll be an exciting week and a great challenge for us. So that's I think it's really cool for these kids.
You mentioned playing a lot of defenders and a lot of young players. You're losing Crawford, Schroeder, Jordan. Did any young defenders really stand out today, maybe the extra time or even in the first half?
Yeah, I'm guessing a little, Ross, because I did what you did. I watched the game. I don't have the video out, but I thought Ray Bahasic was all over the place. Man, he made plays everywhere. And the coaches were talking on the sideline about him. He was chasing the ball sideline to sideline, and I was really, really proud of the way he played. Tyrone Hopper's played a lot better the last couple of weeks, and he's playing more because he'll have a bigger role next year for sure. But I thought those guys were two guys that just jumped out for me.
Mack, how much did Daz being out allow Emory Simmons to play a little more, and what did you think of his touchdown catch?
You know, Daz didn't have anything to do with Emory playing more. It was we didn't play Diami as much. At halftime, we decided to take them all out. All the starters except maybe a lineman or two because we don't have too deep in the offensive line. And then the fourth quarter, we played all guys that hadn't played very much. But Roscoe Johnson played behind Toe Groves, and that would have been Daz's place. But Emory's just gotten better each week. He dropped the ball at Pittsburgh, but he hadn't been able to play a lot because Diami's been such a dominating factor for us. So I was really, really proud tonight that Emory played a lot and got to make the catch for the touchdown. When you play and you're reinforced by success, it just helps you so much. And even now, Lonnie will be more likely to put him in next week when we're playing state because he played so well tonight.
What does it say about your team when they mobbed Jake Vargas when he caught that touchdown catch?
They're really good kids. You know, I'm not sure I've seen them at a happier moment. It was like beating Duke there when Vargas got that touchdown pass. And I thought I was mad at Sam because Walston was wide open in the flat, and I'm screaming, man, throw it to him. And I'm not sure he didn't hold it just for old Vargas because he's never caught a touchdown pass. And his parents were here today, and all the kids know that. You know, they live in this world of that family. And they were so happy. Oh, my gosh. And then we put a little walk-on in. It's about this tall. He runs down on kickoff, and he got waxed. And they're all pumped, man. They're all hugging him when he gets on the sideline. And that's the fun of today. And it's what college football should be all about. And there'll be a lot of memories made tonight with these kids that they'll be talking about for the rest of their life. Now, the young walk-on that got run over, he will probably have run over that guy in 20 years. Man, I killed this guy on a kickoff. Yeah, that's how we all change as men, but that's probably what will happen.
Antonio Williams on that first touchdown.
I'm so proud of Antonio Williams. If I had a vote for most valuable player, it would be him, for his leadership, his toughness, his selfishness. He's so unselfish, and he had either 13 or 16 members of his family here tonight. And he was begging at halftime because we were taking out all the starters. He said, "Coach, give me a few more carries." So we put him back in. Then we didn't block anybody, and they started blitzing every time with a younger offensive line in. So we took him out. But I'm so proud of him. And he started the game off the right way. I thought I'm not sure who knocked the ball loose, but who was it? Don. So there. Don knocks it loose. We get it. Surratt's going to be mad he didn't pick it up right in the end zone for a touchdown. But we hadn't been doing those things. And here's a freshman that knocks the ball loose, and then we score immediately. And then we come back, and boy, Michael Carter made some great runs. And we didn't want to play Javonte as much. He's healthy. But we decided when we put Antonio back in, Robert asked me, "Do you mind if I play Javonte?" And I said, "No, he's been beaten up. Let's hold him out. Let's get him really healthy for next week." And then with the modern day, a lot of those safeties hadn't played very much, but we took Torn out. We took Miles out. I told Miles tonight, "I've never called you Torn. You told the media I had." He said, "You called me that the first time you ever saw me." And then I called him that tonight. But we took him out. We took the two linebackers out. You've got to be really careful now that with targeting, it's not just getting hurt, but they get a targeting call by an official. They miss next week, miss valuable time. So we took them all out. We said we're not going to take a risk on anybody getting hurt or having a targeting call.